If you have an abdominal separation, diastasis recti, and you're frustrated with how your tummy looks, then by the end of this video, you'll have the specific exercises to help heal and strengthen your tummy muscles. To tone your tummy or lose weight after having a baby, subscribe to my channel. I post new videos every Tuesday, so click subscribe and hit the bell to be notified of my new video releases. These exercises are the very same ones my clients followed to help heal their abdominal separation. Like Sophie, who in just 6 weeks closed her separation, and Rebecca, who closed her 3-finger width separation, but also lost nearly 5 inches from her waist too. To check if you have diastasis recti, do the self-test. There's a video on my channel right here to show you exactly how to do that. So let's get started. You're going to need 2 easy to find pieces of equipment for the first few exercises. You're going to need a towel, a medium-sized towel, which is about 60 centimeters in width by about 120 centimeters in length. And we're going to be folding that over. You're also going to need either a magazine, A4 size is fine, or a small towel, okay, which again we'll just be folding over like so. So if you want to press pause now and run and grab those pieces of equipment from around your house, and then unpause me and come back to me and we'll get started with the exercises. So first of all, we're going to activate our deep abdominal muscles, which is the key to helping heal a diastasis recti. So you're going to need your medium-sized towel for this exercise, and we're going to do it in 2 positions, lying down on our back and also seated. So we'll start lying down on our back, feet are flat and the knees are bent. Have your medium-sized towel close by to you. We're going to start by just finding the deep abdominal muscles first. So to do that, you're going to place your hands around your lower ribs right here with your fingertips pointing towards your midline, which is called your linea alba, technical term. It runs down from your chest bone to your belly button and your pubic bone. And you're going to take a deep breath in, relaxing your shoulders into the floor. Let your belly just rise slightly. There's no need to push it up. You just let it naturally rise. And as you breathe out, bring your fingers towards each other, trying to bring the midline together and the abdominal muscles together right here. Now, the key here is to relax your ribs, relax your shoulders, and just make sure your spine, that's the lower part of your spine, is lightly brushing the mat underneath you. You don't want to be pushing it into the mat, but neither do you want a big tunnel or arch going on here. So breathe in again, breathe out, bring the muscles together, relaxing the ribs, relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the chest, bringing the fingertips together right here, and then breathing in again. Breathe out, bringing the muscles together. Breathe in, breathing out. One more time, breathe in, breathe out. You want to really, really bring the muscles together. You've got to be very conscious of that action, and you want to at the same time be bringing your belly button down into the floor. Now we're going to do the same thing but with the aid of a towel. So if you reach around for your medium-sized towel, fold it over, okay, so it's folded over in half, and then you're just going to place it underneath your back like so, and then I want you to hold on to each end but with the opposite hand. So you're holding on to the left hand side of the towel with the right hand and the right hand side of the towel with the left hand. So you're forming kind of a cross. Now you're placing it around again the lower part of the abdominals, and you're doing the same action. So you're breathing in, let the belly just rise, and then as you breathe out, bring the towel, okay, across your lower abdominals as if you're bringing the muscles together with the support of the towel. Okay, so you're pulling the ends of the towel. Make sure you relax your shoulders. Breathe in and breathe out. And again, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. And it's a really deep breath out. Breathing in, breathe out. You're bringing those abdominal muscles together with the aid of the towel, all right? So you're really tightening up that area. Breathing in, breathing out. Your aim is to bring, okay, the rectus abdominal muscles, which is ACA, the six pack, the left and right side of the muscle together at that leaner elbow. Breathing in, breathing out. You want to try and do this for at least 10, if not 20, if you have the time, times. Breathing in, twice a day or once a day. Remember to keep your lower back in a neutral position. By that, what I mean is your hip is in line with your pubic bone. It's lying flat. There's no tunnel, there's no arch going on underneath your back. At the same time, don't press your back deeply into the floor. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Really pulling on that towel to bring the muscles together. Last one, breathing in, breathing out. Excellent. And then just unravel the towel. Take it away from your lower back, slide it back out, place it to one side, roll over onto your side, and that's important. You want to come up to a seated position safely, okay, so that you don't strain your abdominal muscles by jackknifing up. Now we're going to do the same thing in a seated position. Now, it's so important when you're trying to activate the deep abdominal muscles to heal and close the diastasis recti that you sit with great posture. So you want to find your sit bones located right in the center part of your bottom muscles, the gluteal muscles. All right, so find those, just wiggle around a little bit, and then sit cross-legged, all right, or if it's more comfortable, just sit with the legs a little bit further in front of you. And then we're going to place our hands on the lower part of the ribs. Breathing in, same action as we did lying on the floor. Let the belly just come forward slightly. Be careful that you're not lifting up. And then as you breathe out, bringing the muscles together here at the midline. So breathe in and breathe out. Breathing in, breathing out. You're breathing in through your nose, breathing out through your mouth. Keep your shoulders down and your chest relaxed, because a lot of people make the mistake of lifting the shoulders and the chest up. Breathing in, belly just comes forwards, breathing out. Twice more, breathing in, breathing out, bringing the muscles together. One more time, breathing in. Stay up on those seated bones and sit really tall, breathing out. Excellent. We'll try the same thing with the towel wrapped around us. So again, it's folded in half, lengthways. Take the towel around you. Again, lower part of the ribs, and then holding on to each end with the opposite hand. So left hand to the right end of the towel, right hand to the left end of the towel. From here, breathing in, tummy muscles are relaxed and just slightly coming forward, no need to push them out. And then as you breathe out, bring the muscles together with the towel. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, and again. Pulling that towel. Breathing in, breathing out, shoulders relaxed, chest relaxed, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. We'll go twice more, breathing in, breathing out, through the mouth, breathing in, through the nose, and breathing out through the mouth. Imagine you're steaming out the windows. Bring the muscles together. And take the towel away from your midsection. So we're moving on to the next exercise, which is the heel slide. Now this is where you'll need your magazine or alternatively your small towel for this one. Now I'm going to lift my mat up and double it over. All right, because you want your feet ideally on a kind of wooden floor or a carpeted floor is fine. So I'm going to take the smaller towel actually for this one, but you can use the magazine. And we're going to place it underneath the heel of one foot. Again, come down to the floor safely. lying on your back, shoulders into the floor, head is onto the floor. And then bring the heels, or bring your bottom close to the heels of your feet. All right, now lift the toes of each foot up and place the heel firmly onto your towel or your magazine, arms by your sides. Now take a deep breath in, relax the tummy muscles, breathe out, and then slide the heel along the floor, keeping it on the towel, and then really extending the leg and the heel away from you. As you breathe in, bring the heel and the foot towards your bottom again, and then same leg, same heel, breathing out. Now, as you breathe out, it's really important you're scooping down your belly button. So you're bringing your belly button down into your body. So important. Allowing your ribs to relax. Really important you don't hitch the ribs up or arch your lower back. So you're breathing in, bringing the heel back to the bottom. Breathing out. Breathing in. Let's go again. Breathing out. Breathing in. And you really must firm up your core, your deep lower abdominal muscles with this one. Breathing out, breathing in. Really slide the heel away, keeping the foot flexed, breathing in. And if you place your hand right here on your belly button, it reminds you to bring that belly button down and really activate. That's the key. What you don't want to be doing is just sliding the heel away like this, not thinking about this area at all or activating. And placing your hand here really acts as a reminder to do just that. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Brilliant. Okay, and we'll do the same thing on the other foot and leg. So, just to be sure that you have your heel resting on your towel or your magazine. All right, and I'm gonna keep my hand on the belly button. We're breathing in, everything's relaxed, belly button just rises slightly. Lower back is in a neutral position, so just lightly brushing the mat underneath you or your floor underneath you. And then as you breathe out, belly button down, down, down. Extend the leg away from you, flexing your foot. Breathing in, and then breathing out. Breathing in. Now we're doing 10 to 12 repetitions with this leg and this heel. Breathing out, belly button engaged, lower abdominals tightening. Breathe out through the mouth. Two more. Last one. And release. Excellent. Okay, now we'll take the towel away from us. Staying on your back, we're going to move into the small steps. So very similar action with the lower abdominal muscles and the activation. So from here, you're going to relax your belly button, let it rise, and then as you breathe out, bring your knee towards your chest, pull your belly button down towards your spine. Breathe in, place the foot onto the floor. Do the same thing with the other foot and the knee. So when you bring your knee towards your chest, you're bringing your belly button down and activating those lower abdominal muscles. And then when you place your foot back on the floor, you breathe in. This is called the small steps. It's so important that you are really conscious of bringing that belly button down into your body as if it's going to come through and down into the floor underneath you. The whole time your ribs stay relaxed, your chest stays relaxed, and your shoulders remain on the floor. And again, be conscious when you're bringing that knee towards your chest and you're tightening up your abdominals that you're bringing those muscles together. You're tightening your lower abdominals. 2 more. Good, 1 more. And rest. Roll over onto your side. Now tell me which exercise so far has made you feel your tummy muscles tighten the most. Tell me in the comments box below. So we're going to rest on our forearm and I'm going to turn the mat over so that I have a double thickness here. It's more comfortable. And then we're going to place our knees one on top of the other, hips one on top of the other, knees are bent at 90 degrees, and your feet are just directly behind your knees, so you're resting on this part of your leg. Place this hand just in front of you here, and we're going to lift the side of the waist and the hips up off the floor, pushing the hips forwards, breathing out. As you breathe in, lower the waist and the hips onto the floor. So you breathe out, bring your shoulder in at the same time. That's really important, so you're not pressing into your shoulder, and then breathe in and lower. So you're breathing out, bringing the side of the waist up, breathing in and lower. So stay with me, and we're going to do another 8 of these, again aiming for about 10 to 12 in total. Hugging the side of my waist, bringing the side of the waist up, pushing into the knees. Two more. One more. Now on this one, I want you to hold it if you can, otherwise return to the floor. And from here, we're going to pulse. So it's a very small movement, just up and down, roughly an inch, pulsing up and down. Breathing out. You might also feel some pelvic floor activation, which is really good. That's just a gentle lift up of the pelvic floor. 2 more pulses. One more, and slowly return to the floor. Excellent. So we're going to do the same exercise on the other side. So bringing legs around in front, resting on your forearm, bringing your knees back so they are in line with your hips. From here, we're going to push into our knees. We're going to lift the hips up and then take the side of the waist. Exhale, breathe up, breathe in and lower. So breathe out, lift up, breathe in and lower. Again, you want to bring your shoulder in towards your body as you lift, and that means that you're not adding pressure onto the shoulder, and you can really activate and lift from the side of the waist and the hips. This has a great effect, really toning your waist, as well as bringing the muscles together at the midline. You notice that I'm just hovering down to the floor. Try to do that too, otherwise you can place the hips back onto the floor. We're going to do 4 more, 2 more, and then wait for it, we're going to do the pulses. So we're going to hold it up and we're going to pulse. So small movement, keeping the knees together, keeping the hips pushed forward, and make sure that you have this top hip directly over the bottom hip. And you're bringing your shoulder in on each little pulse. With the breathing, you exhale or breathe out on each pulse, and you're bringing the belly button in towards you, inside your body. 2 more pulses, 1 more, and slowly lower back to the floor. Now for the next exercise, we're going to do this standing up by a wall, and you want to find an empty wall that doesn't have any pictures or hooks on it. So we're coming against the empty wall, place one hand onto the wall, stand really tall, so posture is really important for this exercise. Now this exercise is going to teach you how to activate the deep transverse abdominal muscle whilst you're standing and whilst you're picking objects or your baby up off the floor. So you want to stand a couple of foot lengths away from the wall, and you want to breathe in, relax your shoulders and your chest, make sure that your hips and your pelvis is in a neutral position, lying level and flat with your pubic bone. So you don't want your pelvis to be tilted forwards in this anterior tilt or kind of leaning backwards either. All right, so just make sure that that part, like a triangle, is lining up. So I would like you to then breathe out, draw your belly button in towards your spine, and then lift your outside foot, your outside leg, the one that's furthest away from the wall, up off the floor as you lower your chest down towards the floor. And then breathe in, step the foot back down to the floor. Breathe out, bringing your belly button in, activating and tightening your deep abdominis muscle, and then breathe in and coming back up to standing. So we'll continue with this exercise. We're going to do 8 more. And your aim is to lower your chest just so that your back is flat and you're lifting your leg up, aiming ideally to lift your leg up straight behind you and having it in line with your back. As you lower your chest to the floor, look down towards the floor, bringing your belly button right up, really important, and then breathing in. Keep your shoulders away from your ears and just let your hand walk down the wall if that feels natural for you. 1 more. Breathe in and take the foot back to the floor. And then we're doing exactly the same exercise with the other leg, facing the other way. So breathing in, again, really good posture. Let the tummy muscles just relax. Pelvis in line with your pubic bone. And then as you breathe out, bring the belly button in to support your spine. Lower the chest towards the floor as you lift the outside foot and leg, the one that's away from the wall, up and behind you. Breathing in, placing the foot back to the floor, grow tall. Breathing out, belly button is in, activating that deep abdominal muscle, breathing in and lower. And this is such a great exercise to do to help heal that diastasis recti, because you're bringing your muscles together as you breathe out, and also because we're doing this standing, it helps to teach you and educate you on how to activate these deep abdominal muscles when you're actually standing. And, you know, if you're picking something up off the floor, like your baby, it teaches you how to activate that deep abdominal muscle to protect your back, all right, from hurting your back or any backache, as well as you're lifting something up off the floor. Breathing in as you're coming up, breathing out, belly button in. 1 more. Inhale and bring the foot back to the floor. Well done. Now this is the rotational wall plank. Again, it's great for helping heal the diastasis recti. Place your hands on the wall just about shoulder width apart. So make sure your feet are roughly about 3 to 4 foot away from the wall, and you're lifting your heels up off the floor. You can step back a little further if you want to make it more challenging. And make sure your hips are in line with your shoulders. So you don't want to arch your back. At the same time, you don't want to be rounding your shoulders. And you want to really draw in here. So you want to imagine you're wearing a belt around the lower part of your tummy muscles and you've got it a little bit too tight, or you're tightening it, just like we did with the exercises in the towel. So breathe in, breathe out, and really bring, and you've got to really hug the belly button in. So you're gonna have to work hard on really pulling that in. Now from here, with your shoulders in line with your wrists, you're going to exhale, take the right hand off the wall and just turn to the right. You don't need to turn too far, but you want to make sure you're turning your waist and your hips. Then bring the hand back to the wall and then turn to the left from your waist and your hips, opening out the arms. You feel a little stretch through the chest too. So we're going to do this to each side about 12 times, but you know my counting by now is slightly off. So hey, we might end up doing a few more. So remember, you are breathing out, you are bringing your belly button in as you breathe out. You don't need to turn too far because we don't want to strain the line or the linea alba, the abdominal separation. But what you do want is to get your obliques, the side of your waist, working. So exhale, breathe out. As you turn, breathe in as you bring your hand back towards the wall. Be sure to keep your shoulders relaxed. There's no need to bring them up or hunch them up. Four more. 2 more. I'm sure we've done more than 10. 1 more. each side. And rest. And that's it, well done. Now you've taken the first steps to healing your diastasis recti or abdominal separation. Don't stop there. My free 7-day body reset after pregnancy guide gives you more exercises to help flatten your tummy and also release any tension. Download your free copy in the link below this video. Plus, if you want to join a community of other mums just like you and get more of my tips and tricks to toning, tightening and strengthening your core after pregnancy and giving you heaps more body confidence, then join my private Facebook community. The link is in the description below this video, and I'll see you there. If you like this video, be sure to hit the thumbs up and also share it with all your mummy friends and subscribe for my new video releases. Comment below and tell me what other parts of your body you're struggling with and I'll know how to help you best. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to check out my other video, Exercises to Flatten Your Tummy After C-Section. Subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to be notified of its release.